Let's create a sales calendar inside of GoHighLevel. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Alex Evans. I'm the founder of Raging Agency. And today we're going to cut out all of the fluff. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to create a round robin sales calendar inside of GoHighLevel. Let's get to it. We're inside of the sub account where we want to create the sales calendar. And I'm going to click into calendars over on the left-hand side. I'll go to calendar settings. And we are going to actually create a calendar, and we want this to be a round robin, which means in the future, as this sub account or as this business actually adds sales reps, they will be able to split up the actual appointments across multiple different sales reps. Cool. So we have it up here. I've already gone ahead and asked my client exactly which information we need for the actual calendar itself. So I'm going to plug in most of that information here. Okay, so let's get the calendar name inside of here. Designer bats sales call, and for right now we're just going to do it for the one rep, and we'll do designer bat. And I know for a fact that they want it for 2 hours. I remember that. Let's go back and check what time. So they want to do these times here. Let's plug that in. We've got the basic hours in here, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm just going to click on advanced settings right down here. That's going to give us all of the information here. So I can even upload their logo inside of here. We'll write out a quick description for them. We will edit the meeting invite title, which is actually what's going to show up inside of the Google Calendar event. We'll pretty much go through everything here, actually. So going back to the top, we've got the logo added in here. What I will do is take this information and I'm going to copy all of it, and I'll go to Claude, which is like an AI tool. I'm going to hit Control V. We're going to paste all that in here, and I'm just going to have it write a very basic description. Please write a brief and concise calendar description for this sales calendar for affordable designer baths. That's going to load up here. It's going to be super brief. That's great. Cool. Control C. I'm going to bring it back into GHL, paste that there. Take that out here. That's great. Okay, cool. So I like to put the client's name inside the actual invitation just so they know exactly like who they're going to be speaking with. One thing now I'm realizing I didn't ask the client is whether they want to do a phone, a Zoom, or a Google Meet. I will circle back with them on that. Time being, I'm just going to leave it as a phone call. So we're pretty much good on this homepage. Obviously, it's very important when you're setting up a calendar that you actually go through every single question. GHL does an amazing job of making all the questions very clear. So I'm just going to go page by page here. So I know that some of the hours vary. So they do 10 to 1 Monday through Thursday, but then they also have different times here. So it looks like 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. as well. So I would add a second slot here, which is going to be 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And I can actually duplicate this to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm just going to apply all there. And then on Friday, it looks like they have different times as well. So Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 and 10 a.m. to 1 on Saturdays as well. Cool. So we'll get that in there. We'll do 10 a.m. And while I'm plugging in all this information, I just want to share with you guys, if you are not using GoHighLevel just yet, I know the learning curve can be a little bit steep. So just comment on whichever questions you guys have. I'm super happy to help you out there. It's cool. So we'll do 2 hours for the meeting duration. We want to book up to 7 days in advance. Typically, we want that range to be between like 2 days to like 10 days. 4 days is really like the sweet spot. The date range, you want people to book the call. You want people to book a call with you pretty much ASAP, so you're still top of mind. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. Minimum scheduling notice. We just want to do like 5 hours is pretty common. Post buffer time is 15 minutes. And maximum they had actually set for 3. So they don't want to do more than 3 calls per day. I'm just going to click save there. We have all of our times put in here. Then we have the form. We will want to edit the form itself. I'm going to end up creating a custom form for them. But for right now, this will be totally fine. For notifications, we want to send it to the contact as well. and the assigned user. So the assigned user is the person who's going to be taking the call. The rescheduling link, they do not want rescheduling or cancellation. I'm actually going to allow them rescheduling up to 2 hours before, so that way they can make one, but I don't want them to cancel per se. So down here, you can obviously change the verbiage down here if you would like to. In the actual title of the event, it's going to say the name, so we don't really need the name down here. But we do have their information. So like, let's just say they hop on a sales call, but the person doesn't show up. Maybe it's a Zoom call. Then this way they can actually phone them up and say, hey, like, I'm in the lobby. Like, are you still coming? Whatever. And this is very important here. Let me go back here. Is allow Google/Outlook calendars to send invitations. Sign the calendar team members. Yes. Cool. So this is basically just allowing Google Calendar and Outlook Calendar to actually like create a real calendar here. Then last thing I'll do, I'll go to their website. I'm just going to pull the color. So I've got this little cool little nifty color picker here. So I'll do Control C to copy that, come back here, click on the color, and then you need to leave that little hash. I'm going to click enter, and you can see the color just updated there as well. So that's pretty much it for the calendar itself. We don't need a cover image. We almost never do a cover image. And then inside you can see that we have the actual sales call calendar. I'll just click here. I'll do share, copy, and then we can paste it in here, Control V. And we can see exactly what it looks like. I highly recommend that you actually come in here and just test it out. So this is the actual form that we have going on right now. I'm going to make another video. I'll link it right down in the description on how we can actually change this form inside of a calendar, inside of GoHighLevel as well. Another thing that we will do is we'll end up pasting this entire calendar. We're going to embed it into their website, so that way we can use a nice link here, so we can actually use like their real domain instead of having to say like app.affordabledesignerbaths.com, which isn't terrible, but we can do something different. We can do like affordabledesignerbaths.com/book-a-call. This is built inside of a WordPress website, so I'll just have one of my developers embed that in there. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you have any comments. And if you haven't gotten started with GoHighLevel, I'll leave my affiliate link down below. That really helps me out. You get a little discount. I get a referral off that. So I would appreciate you guys using that if you have not yet already signed up.